Warning: this video might scare you. If you're easily frightened, it's best not to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
Number 1. This video is from Xander Budnik. He makes survival videos where he spends days in different environments, testing his skills. In this video, he goes on a solo camping trip. The weather is tricky. It's 12 degrees Celsius, there's snow on the ground, and rain is on the way. It's that in-between season where it's not quite winter, but not fully spring either. He's carrying a lot of gear and wants to see how well he can manage in these conditions. The first part of the video is pretty straightforward. He hikes for a while, picks a camping spot, and sets up his tarp tent. Nothing unusual happens. It's just a peaceful outdoor trip.
Hey! Look at that! Look at that! Okay. That'll do. Nope, it worked.
But when night falls, the weather starts to change. Thunder rumbles in the distance, lightning flashes, and the whole atmosphere shifts. Then, something strange happens.
What the hell is that noise?
As he's about to fall asleep, a strange noise catches his attention. It's a whining sound, not too far away, and it's hard to tell what it is. It could be an animal, but it eerily resembles the cry of a baby. He listens for a while but doesn't see anything, so he eventually sleeps. The next morning, he reflects on it.
Did we talk about those noises last night? What were those? Like a crying noise. I think it was a baby moose. I couldn't see them, it was too dark, but they were just down there in the water. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Freaky stuff.
He guesses it might have been a baby moose near the water, but since it was pitch dark, he couldn't be sure. Whatever it was, it definitely made the night feel a little unsettling. Number 2. The team behind Ghost Theory has spent years investigating this forest, a place known for the tragic murder of a young girl. On this trip, they decided to take things even further, spending the entire night there.
No idea if I would have just picked that up on camera at all. That grunting noise is back. I'm almost certain it's a deer, but when you're walking around here on your own.
And setting up multiple trail cameras to capture anything unusual. As they explore, strange things start happening.
Where the fuck did he just come from? Right. Okay, right. For fuck's sake, right. I have just heard. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck is it? You can fuck off. Be careful, that's a fucking battery. Look.
That's it. That is...
For fuck's sake!
Seriously, what the fuck?
They hear grunting noises in the distance, which they assume could be a deer, but when you're out there alone, every sound feels unsettling. Then, out of nowhere, something unexpected happens.
He fucking smashed to pieces. It's like ran over.
There's no memory card in it.
It doesn't have a memory card.
It's built in.
Yeah.
How do you
And
even
they are
do
body
that?
cameras as well. These are like designed for security. That's
How
been
does-
like bashed to shit or something.
So, you were a soldier? We mean you noticed
What was that? That was loud.
Confused and on edge, they react to a sudden noise, their frustration growing. Something has completely destroyed a piece of their equipment, smashed to bits, almost as if it had been run over. One of them points out that the device doesn't even have a removable memory card, making the situation even weirder. Even their body cameras, built for security and durability, seem damaged beyond explanation.
There are lots of noises coming from what sounds like actually in the forest, but it's like machines. Can Can you see anyone out there?
No.
I just heard walking. Like, that was not rain, that was walking. It sounded like it went off in that direction.
As the night goes on, the forest seems alive with eerie sounds, distant movements, mechanical noises, and what clearly sounds like footsteps nearby. They scan the darkness, but no one is there. The sounds keep coming, moving in different directions. Despite warnings to stay away, they continue their investigation, gathering more and more evidence that something truly strange is happening in this forest. Number 3. The next video features Tobias, a German urban explorer with a deep passion for uncovering abandoned places. For nearly 8 years, he has documented his eerie adventures, capturing every strange and unsettling moment on camera. Known for exploring historical locations like Beilitz Heilstätten, Spree Park Berlin, and Hitler's Olympic Village, but this time, he wasn't in a well-known haunted site. Instead, he was exploring an old forgotten house near his own neighborhood. On October 29, 2017, despite the cold winter air, Tobias set off on another adventure. He wasn't alone. His good friend Connor, a longtime exploration partner, joined him. Together, they had faced bizarre and eerie situations in the past, but nothing could have prepared them for what was inside this decaying house. From the moment they stepped in, something felt off. The air was heavy, as if pressing down on them, creating a suffocating unease. Tobias began filming, panning his camera across the crumbling walls, collapsed ceilings, and scattered debris. The house had clearly been abandoned for years. They carefully moved through the rooms, sifting through forgotten belongings, searching for anything worth documenting. Then, things took a disturbing turn. About 10 minutes in, the silence was broken by the sound of footsteps from the floor above them. Both froze, quickly turning off their flashlights, not wanting to reveal their presence. The tension was unbearable as they listened closely, trying to make sense of what was happening. Who else was in the house? The mystery deepened when the footsteps started coming down the stairs. A faint beam of light cut through the darkness as someone approached. But the strangest part? The person didn't seem to care about being seen. They walked right past Tobias and Connor, completely ignoring them, as if fully aware they were there but choosing not to acknowledge them. Heart pounding, the two remained still, barely breathing. They decided not to take any chances and quietly made their way toward the exit. Every step on the old wooden floor felt louder than it should, heightening their fear that whoever was inside might suddenly turn on them. But to their relief, they made it out safely. Whoever had been inside appeared to have left just before them. Even though they weren't physically harmed, the encounter left them shaken. Who was that figure? A squatter? A homeless person? Another explorer? And why did they act so strangely, moving through the house so calmly, despite knowing they weren't alone? The unanswered questions only made the experience more chilling. One thing was clear. This was a night Tobias and Connor would never forget. It was a stark reminder that abandoned places can hold more than just decaying walls and forgotten memories. Sometimes the real danger is something, or someone, you never expected to find. Number 4. This trail cam footage was captured on a secluded path deep in the woods. The camera's owner, who had been camping nearby, decided to review the recordings, and what he saw left him speechless. A white shadowy figure moves quickly through the trees. It's not just a glitch or a camera malfunction. Something was really there, but what could it be? Number 5. Jacob, a seasoned explorer with nearly 20 years of experience uncovering the secrets of abandoned mines, shares his passion for history and adventure on his YouTube channel. On December 5, 2017, he set out to explore the Wood Deck mine, expecting another routine journey. But what he encountered that night made him question not just his safety.
Okay, we can go in here and just take a quick look. I don't think I'm going to explore this particular mine. There's a little bit too much water in here, and I know this mine is really old, but yeah, water in a mine. I do see other footprints here in the mud, but I just don't think it's wise to go in here.
But the very nature of the unknown. From the start, the mine felt unstable. Water pooled on the ground, making it risky to go too deep. Jacob even noticed footprints in the mud, evidence that someone or something had been there before. Still, he pressed on, drawn by the eerie beauty of the forgotten tunnels. After walking for over 15 minutes, he decided to revisit a branching tunnel he had skipped earlier.
This is one of the creepiest mine tunnels I've ever been in, just because of how dilapidated it is and all these chains hanging down from the overhead, and there's a shot looking down the tunnel even further, but still pretty wet. And taking a look around here back at the entrance, which is there.
The tunnel was in ruins, with chains hanging from the ceiling, their original purpose unclear. But then, something caught his eye.
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there. Don't know if you can see that in the video or not. Yeah, this mine definitely has a very spooky vibe. Something is making the chains swing. So, time to get the hell out of here.
One of the chains started swinging. There was no wind, no movement, nothing that could explain why that single chain was swaying violently while the others remained still. That was enough for him. Without hesitation, Jacob turned back, deciding this exploration wasn't worth the risk. At number 6. Two friends from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown set out to explore an abandoned school rumored to be haunted. Equipped with head-mounted cameras, they navigated the decaying structure, determined to document any unusual activity. From the start, the atmosphere was unsettling.
We're doing something a bit different tonight. So you'll be seeing our perspective with this video tonight. So it's literally attached to our heads, either one of us, and you're going to see what we see.
Ready to go. So our phones are on flight mode. We're going to try and be very quiet. It's freezing cold outside. Dangerous first. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is.
Freezing temperatures, deteriorating hallways, and an eerie silence interrupted only by the occasional beep of a still substantial smoke alarm. As they moved deeper into the building, strange noises began to echo through the corridors.
Smoke alarm. It's still going. Gotta be careful with this one. I'm guessing the stairs fell through. So hold on to the side when you're coming up. to make sure that we're alone. I heard something. Like rustling around. Not your coat. I heard. Let's check this out quick. We need to make sure that we're alone. Rest in peace, Sam. Just don't let the door slam, man. It's a really heavy door.
Rustling sounds, heavy footsteps, and unexplained door movements suggested they might not be alone. Their EMF meters started to spike erratically, adding to the growing sense of unease. Initially, the disturbances seemed paranormal, but the persistent sounds of movement hinted at a more immediate concern, another presence in the school.
Hello? That sounded like someone. Yeah. So we start that again, guys. So we've been there for quite a while. We're hearing noises. Tony and my EMFs are going off. This camera malfunctioned. And we don't know what to do. It's a spooky one. Hello?
The deeper they went, the more unnerving the experience became. A shadowy figure briefly appeared in a doorway before vanishing into the darkness, raising even more questions about who or what was inside.
Where? Behind us. Did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah, man. I heard a door, like like just like a close. It's like. I'm not sure it's paranormal. There's someone here. Yeah. This is. Are we alone here or not? It's back in that part. Check it out. I think we get there and see what we can hear. Because all we know, it could be a homeless person. We don't know. Make sure they don't leave. Make sure they don't leave. Yeah. That's why I'm so really shut, man. I'll take you outside. I know it's with the first aid one. Oh, yeah. Downstairs. I heard someone downstairs. And the EMS gone nuts. Is that you downstairs? What the hell? Yeah, man, I'm not spooked out. But what's it going crazy for? What the hell? He was going crazy, but mine's not now. I've had mine in my pocket and mine starts going crazy. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah. Are you in here? Where are you? creak of floorboard. I can hear something. Talking.
With their anxiety building, they made their way toward the exit, only to find the front door blocked. Forced to backtrack, they quickly left through the basement window they had originally entered from.
Blocked off. Someone's here with us.
Or is paranormal?
Yeah.
No way I can do it. All you can see is when we're walking down into the room, peeks around the corner looking at us, and obviously when it sees us, it goes back around and disappears. It's some sort of dark entity, I believe.
Upon reviewing their footage, they discovered something chilling. The dark figure they had glimpsed was clearly visible on camera. Whether it was a squatter, an unknown trespasser, or something more supernatural remains a mystery. But one thing was certain. Their exploration had led them straight into something far more disturbing than they had anticipated. Number 7. In a remote Filipino village, a man decided to investigate eerie noises echoing from the woods late at night. As he made his way through the dense forest, he spotted a hunched figure resembling an elderly woman gripping a stick. There was something deeply unsettling about her. Her slow, deliberate steps and the strange whispers she muttered as she passed. What made the encounter even more disturbing was her complete disregard for his presence. The moment he turned around to get another look, she had vanished without a trace. Locals who heard his story believed he had come across the night hag, a feared, supernatural entity known to wander after dark.